So first of all, I love Christy and I love her sarcastic nature. She's telling me, well, to sum it up, Kato, situation gets out of control, everything goes to shit. You can't. It's like the analogy would be the radio starting on full blast. Okay, spooks you a little bit. You got to turn it down, but the radio doesn't turn down, and your spook caused a domino effect of okay. And so, hi, Mandy. Okay, so this Christy, I feel like she passes before her time, maybe even in a tragic way, just because we didn't get a chance to say goodbye, or she just went down too quickly. We also don't like how we found out. So I feel like she passed before her time. She gives me mother figure vibes. She also gives me the sign symbols. Okay, I'll make sure I'm recording. I have not been showing my piece of paper here. She gives me the signs and symbols ultimately of a situation that we didn't see was going to end our life, whatever it was. It's like it just progressed before we realized the severity. Like, oh, everything's on 10, everything's going out of control. And we're like, okay, let's just go put it back, and we can't put it back. It's just like erupted chaos is what it feels like. Like, oh, look at our beautiful little garden. One time I had a potato garden, and it was so beautiful, and then one day I went out to check it and water it, and it was entirely consumed by ants. So it almost feels like she was just doing potatoes, doing a situation, doing a thing, living her life, enjoying her time. We go to check on it, whether it's health, situation. Ants ate everything. Done. Kind of tragic. Lights off. What? How'd it get so out of control? We almost didn't see it coming. I hear the ants have been there for a while, and we didn't realize how out of hand it had gotten. It's not a shoulda, woulda, coulda, like, oh, if we could have seen all the ants, we'd have sprayed some stuff and it'd been fine. Hi, Jenny. I don't know who this Christine is to you, but I feel like it feels surreal because maybe we had just talked to her, or how could that be, or are you sure, or it just really doesn't make sense. It doesn't register right away when you hear that this person is gone. I am doing wonderful, Erica. Hopefully you're not getting filtered, but we will see. She said, hi, yes, makes sense so far. Okay, so she's my mom. Look at all the moms we've got today. Okay, just really random. Pause. Even though you have her shirts, her jewelry, a small collection of her things, and things that even smell like her. So I would not put it against you to like make a blanket out of her clothes, get a tattoo in honor of her memory, take a piece of her and create something with it. You hear her in the music, she says. You see her in your dreams. You guys look so similar right here. It's the noses, I'm telling you. And she goes, she hears me all the time, Kato. She just doesn't like to trust herself. She's so sweet. You're doing so good. She's like, I'm rooting for you, rooting for you, rooting for you. You've done so good. You've worked so hard. Another thing, press the pause on Mom. And then Mom just keeps saying, we have shirts in honor of her memory. I think we did something with these shirts, or we have a plan to do something with these shirts. And then I also see like jewelry, but can't really tell if it's like a wedding ring or like an ashes necklace. Could be either. Excuse me. Like I said, press pause on Mom. You have this older male coming through. Excuse me. Who says he's a primary guardian angel for you? Whew, this one's got me messed up. He says he's got, excuse me. He says he's a primary guardian angel for you. Almost seems like a grandfather figure, and he serves. He's very gentle. He's like quiet, but like pull my finger type. And he goes, what? Just, you know, you stop functioning and you die, and it happens, and it just seems like, you know, it's a hard worker, and you were practical, and then, you know, so grandfather figure, older male. That's who I feel comes through. Classic, common, simple first name. Okay? Like Joe or something. Anyway, so this Christine, I would love to know how she ends up passing. She shared with us all the ways she visits you, all the signs, symbols. She talked about maybe a few things that you have in honor of her memory. Would love to know. But my biggest thing is, how'd she end up passing? It seems like such a simple, like, even if it's something you're watching, you don't expect it to just, even if it's a timer you're watching, it goes off before it's ready. That's what she feels. That's how she tells me, like, even if you're in a situation you have control of, the timer's up, the volume's at 10, holy crap! So how'd she end up passing? She had a bowel perforate unexpectedly. So she even had told me, like, you're riding along and all of a sudden the volume of your radio is at 10 and you're like, holy crap, what is going on? You try to turn it down, but nothing fixes itself and it's a situation that catapults out of control and you were, So she said you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Did someone find her, or there's a responsibility like a guilt where you couldn't come pick her up and take her to the hospital? So I'm like, did we find her? Was she en route? Did you not make it in time? Your brother died day before yesterday. Well, his energy feels content, so he's okay. He's at peace. He's in transition. Yes, you'd be able to communicate. I could use that grandmother's energy. I could use that female's energy that you have on the other side and tap into him. So, very possible. Don't lose hope, people. I'm here for you. I got there when she was already out of it. And I knew that there was that guilt. I'm like, what? I'm wondering if you had that guilt where you couldn't pick her up and shuttle her to it. And then she talks about all of a sudden she's riding along doing her own thing. Volume on 10, can't put it back together. So you got to her. So her bowels perforated, and you got to her when she was already out of it. And then you feel guilty, like, okay, cool, so she calls you. This is a sign symbol for calling, okay? So she calls you, didn't feel like you got a chance to say goodbye, rushing, her bowels perforated, total emergency moment. Then you feel like you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. In fact, you hold guilt for not getting her there soon enough. That volume was on 10 the whole time. As soon as she hung up the phone with you, she was out of it. Honestly, I don't even know if the phone hung up, okay? And I don't think she hung up. I think she was out of it the whole way while you were on your way there. She said, don't feel guilty for not being able to get me to the hospital. I don't feel like I died alone. I don't feel, in my last moments, as scared as I was to get spooked by volume 10. Holy shit, the volume's all the way up. Okay, and so she goes, when I wasn't alone, I was calm, I was content. I could basically call an ambulance and scream out my window at it and do just about as much good as holding that guilt over not being able to get your mom in. I'm just happy you got there. I'm just happy you were able to be there. It's not goodbye the way you wanted to. It's some guilt you didn't want to hold, but you got to be there, and that's all she wanted, was to not feel alone in her passing. And I think that that's absolutely beautiful, and it's not your fault, and you're not allowed to keep that fault anymore.